Hello, my name is Galate, I'm futurist, and yes, there is some futurist woman. So from now I want to share with you 4 major events that I prognose for France. It's always risky to give dates, however these events are close now. I reassure you from my motivation, I am here to co-create a desirable future and as a well-done future. And this is just a big rebalancing that is going on. So I need to make a disclaimer. The event detailed here are reliable prognosis in their main line. My prognosis come from my data analysis, from my intuition, and from my good sense. Water for me is always flowing in the simplest way, unless exception, of course. So I can be wrong. Everyone has his free will, and in the current period, we can have many surprises. So first event in France, the current government is going to fall. I am not alone to say that. I was saying that also in a video a few months ago, last spring. But the police is divided and starting to let go of power. It's a bit like a consummate divorce, and part of the police will find how to disobey and let go. It's a bit like a passive help to the Yellow Jacket and others. It reminds me the resistance in France during the war occupation in France during the Second World War. And at the time of the police will be aware of foreign militia sponsored by, I don't want to put a label on these people, it's not useful, but there is a militia in the police and the police now know it. In short, scandal after scandal, the government falls. There are a big group of French people working and acting all together for changing the actual system. Protesters, for example, will burst into TV news like TF1 or BFM. And for granny and old person, all those can see a little, they can be panicking and it looks like the end of the world. And as I say before, and many also say that, it's not the end of the world, it is the end of a world. And in itself, it's rather a good news. So, I concentrate. The second big event in France is the current media in France will be the first affected by the fall of the government, before and after. Everyone will want to change side, and for many of journalists it will be impossible. BFM can change name and then disappear. The paper press, as we knew, will be step away, and there will be even scandal on media part that will be pointed out. In short, we will move to new channel with citizen information live, financed by citizen, and it will emerge quickly and strongly. There will be a new name, I think, even for that, perhaps True News. It's better than newspaper, True News, perhaps, I don't know. Okay, it's a very personal humor. So I want to light up and to level up the energy of this video. So now, the third event, we will see the emerging of a new constitution and a third assembly, assembly of the people, and all on the basis of the work initiated in recent years. In the ambient cacophony, it will be curiously rather easily done. It's a big hope for France, and we will have a renewed energy and joy in France. The fourth event, the last event, is a providential man at the head of the country. I already talked about him in a previous video. I give his name. Perhaps I was the very first, I don't know. But the title of this video is a free major change. So therefore, I cannot detail about the next president. I will give you detail in another video, perhaps later when all the change is starting. So in this video it's important to anticipate that event because it's easier to live them. This is why I am making this video. So please help me to make this transition as smooth as possible for the greatest number. How you can do that? By sharing this video, by subscribing to this channel, by giving me a like. It's important to better rank the video on YouTube. So in this video I think it's useful to know what we can do in the present. So forward this video to grandpa and grandma. It will be a stress killer for them when they will see people on TV, yellow jacket on TV. Perhaps it can calm down and avoid panicking and about the end of the world scenario and apocalypse that will be put. Because apocalypse, etymologically, apocalypse means revelation. And that is what we are living now. It is the collapse of all what is built on lie. Bye-bye. Still there, thank you. You are an entrepreneur, so you see, knowing all this in advance, it's saving you a lot of time, and it's important to not be afraid. Why can you be afraid? Why not embracing the change, anticipating this in detail for your business? It's important, so choose, go to action. You have my link below to ask me your question, the question you want on your future.